good morning friends, and if you're new here, my name is Mikayla. Hello, good morning. I just woke up, made my matcha. I've been trying to opt for matcha a few more times a week than coffee. It's obviously better for you, so it just takes a little bit more work. That's really the only thing for me, is like it's a lot more steps than just like putting an espresso pot in. So I've been enjoying it, and I still my cat's using the litter box. Please hold. And we're back. What I was trying to say was today's video is going to be another what I eat in a day, and I try my best to eat gluten-free as well as mainly dairy-free. I still eat dairy. I still have like cheese and ice cream here and there, but during the week I try my best to follow those two things just because that's what is recommended for my body from my naturopath. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'm gonna go do some emails and I'll check back in with you guys when I eat next. I am now ready for the day, but I'm starving, so let's make breakfast. So lately I have been making hash browns in the air fryer, so we're gonna do a couple of those. Eggs, of course. Got some fresh raspberries in my berry bin, and what is breakfast without an avocado? 2 hash browns are in. They're gonna cook for about 10 minutes. So on top of the hash browns, I'm gonna do like a fried egg situation. So I cook it on one side for probably about, I don't know, I'm not going to give you an estimate until I think it's like good, and then I'll flip it to the other side for like a hot sec just to kind of crisp it up, and then I will plate it. We have our avocado, cut it in half. I'm going to save this for something later, and then of course everything but the bagel seasoning. I just kind of transfer this one is from Costco, into my Trader Joe's container because it's a lot smaller. But yeah, if you guys didn't know, everything but the bagel is now available at Costco, which is fantastic. It's not quite as good as the Trader Joe's ones, but hey, we can't cross the border right now, it'll do. And voila, we have breakfast. So what I've been doing lately, and it's kind of game changing, is putting the fried egg on top of the hash brown. Kind of gives it an Eggs Benny vibe without having to do all of the work and also needing all of the ingredients. And of course you can add a layer of avocado into that if you wanted, but I've really been liking that. Got my side of raspberries. I'm gonna drink some water, take my supplements with this, and yeah, it smells so good. I'm so hungry. Well, hello. It is now my lunchtime. Not everyone's lunchtime. Not everyone eats lunch at 4 o'clock, but I do. So I'm gonna make myself something pretty quick and easy. I'm gonna do like a salad. This doesn't happen often that I actually want this kind of thing. So when I do crave something healthy like this, I go with it. So I'll show you what I'm gonna put in it. First, going into my massive bowl here is some baby spinach. Sometimes I'll add arugula if I have it. Snicks, can you stop it? But this is what we have right now. Big container from Costco. I have a leftover pepper from last night, so I'm gonna use this. Also got some cucumber. I have some leftover avocado from this morning, so I'll use the other half of this. And I always like to add my avocado first to the salad so it mixes in well with the greens instead of chunks. Totally personal preference, but I find that it just kind of sticks to one area, so it's nice to get that in there first so it'll mix around properly. So I'm going to add in the red pepper. I feel like that's kind of a lot. And then the cucumber. I always like to add in a bit of pumpkin seeds. Sprinkle that on top. And then for dressing, I just realized now that this is not a dairy-free dressing. However, if you have a dairy-free recommendation, let me know. But this avocado cilantro dressing has like changed my world. I struggle to find a good salad dressing that I don't get sick of, that I really like. And I really like this one, but it does have Greek yogurt in it. So it's gluten-free, but not dairy-free. There we go, there's lunch, my salad. My salad was good and I feel very full, but I have a little bit of a sweet craving. So I think I'm actually gonna have, of course the fridge goes off now. I think I'm gonna have a coffee, do a little half calf. Yeah, I'll do a half calf Nespresso because I'm gonna start editing, so I want a little bit of energy and a kick for that. And then I'll also add in like my dairy-free creamer, the silk one, the coconut silk one, to give me a little sweetness. And since I'm likely not having a smoothie today, we'll see, but probably not, I'm gonna add in my collagen. I repurchased this NeoCell. I was sent this probably about a year ago, used up the whole thing, really liked it, and then I bought my Vital Protein one. You guys have seen this like a million times, but I used this whole thing up, and so I wanted to repurchase. And it kind of occurred to me, I think it was Cody's sister that said, it might be a good idea to like switch up your collagen, and I kind of didn't really think about that. So then I thought about it and I was like, okay, great, I'll go with this other one, use this up, and then maybe go back to Vital Proteins and kind of switch between the two because I like both of them. I got this on Amazon. I'll link it down below. If you don't use collagen, I highly suggest it. I love it. It helps my hair, skin, nails, do great things, and especially with hair growth, I want my hair to be longer than it is now, so I take my collagen. I like to put it into my coffee or my smoothies on a daily basis. This one has such a little scoopy. I'll probably do like half a scoop of this. Also too, the price of them for the amount you get is like the same, FYI. Obviously this is bigger, so it's more expensive, but it works out to be the same. Here is the creamer that I use most often, the Silk for Coconut. It's really good, but if you're into coffee creamers, I did want to mention this because I showed this on my Instagram and I got so many DMs. If you didn't already know, Cadbury Cream Egg creamer exists. And if you like creamers, you should know. It is lactose free. I'm assuming it's gluten free. Correct me if I'm wrong. Definitely not dairy free, but yeah, lactose free. So yeah, if you're into this, it tastes kind of like chocolate milk adding into your coffee a little bit. It's very sweet. You only need like a very little bit, but yeah, it gives chocolate milk vibes. And I also got so many DMs saying that the new Starbucks creamers are really good. And then I also saw someone post that there is Starbucks dairy-free creamers. I was able to find the Starbucks ones at Save-On, so if you're looking for those ones, you can find them there, or I've heard Walmart has them. But if you've seen the dairy-free Starbucks creamers, let me know in a comment, because I'm very curious about that and I kind of want to try it. I love trying out new creamers. Obviously this is not an everyday thing. We save it for the weekends because we're weird like that, but it makes it kind of special. And since we're here, I kind of have a little craving for a treat, so I'm gonna have a Heavenly Hunk. If you guys don't know about these already, you gotta know about them. They're from Costco, and I recently discovered if you heat them up in the microwave, so good. Like, so much better. They're like a warm cookie. This is what it looks like. They kind of change shape a little bit, but they are so very good. Gluten-free, dairy-free, they're vegan, and they're delicious. Highly recommend, but it's kind of a nice little additive to have with my coffee for an afternoon treat. Okay, I'm gonna go edit now. It's now time for dinner. Cody's home. He's busy doing directory things because, is that the correct word? Director? He's a director later this week, and so he has a lot of shit going on. But we're gonna make salmon bowls for dinner. We have our salmon here. We always use this on our salmon. It's the Tasty Zesty little seasoning pack. They're kind of, if it'll focus, they're kind of expensive, but you get a lot, so I don't use a full pack or even half a pack when I do it. So yeah, it makes the salmon taste good. We have rice. We also have some steamed broccoli. Then we're gonna top it with this sauce. This is one of my favorite sauces. It's the organic coconut sauce. It's a natural soy sauce instead of soy sauce, and it's really good. It's basically like coconut aminos. Delicious. Gonna add a little bit of cilantro. Got a fresh little bundle at the grocery store. I have been putting cilantro on everything. It makes everything so much better in my personal opinion. And then I think some cucumbers, and that'll be dinner. Time to build our bowls. Starting off with rice. Now for the very basic steamed broccoli, but very nutritious. Is that half? I'll do one more. Beautiful. Now we have our salmon. Wait, take the skin off? Yeah, okay. Salmon bits. It was in the air fryer on the grill bit for like less than 10 minutes. It cooks super fast. Now I'm gonna add in, this is obviously just to make it look pretty. And I think it looks cute. Kind of resembles a modern bowl from Cactus Club. I normally get that with chicken, but kind of the same vibe. I have my cilantro, just kind of ripping it up. Gonna put it mainly on the rice. Cody doesn't like cilantro, but like I said, I've been putting it on a lot of things lately and it's been so good. And then the last step is to top it with the coconut sauce. Like popped off. Pop off. I'm gonna drizzle this on salmon, broccoli, and the rice, not so much the cucumber. It's quite liquidy, so I don't need too much. Ooh, that was probably a lot. Comes out really fast. And there we go. That is our salmon bowl dinner. Looks really good, actually, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Hey. It's later now. It's almost 11 p.m. and it's about time for my sweet dessert because I want dessert and that sounds really good. And I got a new ice cream at the store yesterday and I want to try it. Okay, so hear me out. I know I already had one of these today, but I'm going to heat up 2 of these into the microwave, get them a little soft and just hot, melt the chocolate just a bit. And then I'm gonna top that with a scoop of the So Delicious dairy-free cinnamon cookie dough cashew non-dairy ice cream. I haven't tried this yet, and I just pulled it out of the freezer to let it soften a little bit, and I think she's ready. That smells like Dunkaroos. No idea if it tastes like that, but you know, like the Dunkaroo cookies that were like cinnamon? That's what it smells like to me. Okay, well, let's put this together. Oh, and I have coconut whip. I might put a little bit of that on. They are steaming. Probably should have just done 20 seconds, but they're all nice and melty now. Gonna add in my scoop of ice cream. About like, oh right, there's chunks in here. Okay, so that much, and then I'm gonna dig to get some of the cookie chunks. And we're gonna top it with a little coconut whip. And that is a very, very fancy dessert. Yum! Apologies if you can hear the cats eating in the background. I guess it kind of goes with the theme of the video. Okay, let's try this. The ice cream really does taste like Dunkaroos. It's so good. Definitely a nice flavor. Let's try it with the cookie. Everything's kind of melty now. Mmm. So good. One of my favorite homemade desserts is just like warm cookie with ice cream. So this is a healthier, I guess, version. Kind of, maybe. It's at least dairy-free, gluten-free. Delicious. That is pretty much everything I'm going to eat today. Gonna continue drinking water, but if you have a recent favorite food or favorite snack that you want to share in the comments, please do. I love hearing your guys' recommendations, and it's always fun to get new snack ideas and different things like that. So definitely comment down below before you exit out, and subscribe if you're new. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it and you want to see more videos like this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Have a great day. Bye.